We are genuinely in the worst era of Roblox possible. You load into Roblox, you see Slop. You go to the front page, you see Slop, but it's brainrot. And today, I'm suffering to see why so many people are playing these brainrot games. Subscribe to become OP. Exhibit A, the rise of retro slop. Retro slop is a term made up by the Roblox community which describes that old style of Roblox being used in nefarious or non-genuine ways in the modern landscape of the Roblox platform. Or at least I think. Starting with avatars commonly used by the Forsaken and Regretivator community. Still much better than whatever you call this, with many people kind of taking this way too seriously. Me personally, I don't really like the term because it's way too broad and has honestly lost all meaning, with some people straight up calling anything that looks like classic Roblox retro slop. But people have used this term to describe some of the most popular games of Roblox right now. Take probably the most influential game this year, Grow a Garden. It uses that classic style of studs on the base plate to convey that nostalgic feeling of old school Roblox. Other games like 99 Nights in the Forest have also used this method. What I don't like about this is games like Still a Brainrot using this style of Roblox to promote the worst type of brainrot slop. These games absolutely suck and have somehow took over the Roblox phone page, and unlike RNG games, I have absolutely no idea why people like these games so much. They're just tycoons and simulators, but with AI generated brainrot, which honestly goes against the original concept of Roblox, which was at one point powering imagination. What about AI is powering imagination and creativity? It's honestly saddening to see. What makes matters worse is that Roblox themselves decided to nominate both Still a Brainrot and Grow a Garden in the Innovation Awards and actually let them win, which is insane. Grow a Garden I can kind of accept, but Still a Brainrot, the game that's literally so simple that someone made a copy of the exact map and assets on Roblox Studio. No way. Still a Brainrot is so simple that someone just took the entire game and put it on Roblox Studio. Yeah, Roblox is cooked, bro. It's over. Back it up. These games feel soulless because they weren't made by people who care a look about that original tagline, to the point where Roblox now just looks like the worst fever dream ever. A fever dream I unfortunately today have to experience. Exhibit B, the brainrot epidemic on Roblox. AI Italian brainrot might have been the worst thing ever to come to Roblox. I can't try to ignore these games anymore because there is currently 2 brainrot games easily averaging 1 million CCU every day, so there must be something great about at least one of these games, right guys? Tell me I'm not going insane. Still a Brainrot essentially was exactly what I expected it to be, a low-effort tycoon game with Italian brainrot as its central focus. It absolutely positively sucks. I'm sorry, 5-year-olds, you had to hear that. Close your ears, because it's only gonna get worse, and is literally a step backwards for some of the tycoons in years past that actually tried to make tycoon games interesting. The main goal of the game is to get enough cash to buy your AI brainrots off of a conveyor belt without getting the ones we already own stolen from other players, or without getting slapped or hit with the bat. I already got bored of this loop within minutes because unless you care about Los Venquitas, but Satura, whatever this is, bro, I don't even know how to pronounce these things. Of course, Pet Sim's influence is felt because they turned Lucky Blocks into a child gambling item for a small amount of 2,400 Robux for a chance at a rare 0.5% brain rot. Now imagine someone steals that. What a dope. The funniest thing I saw from this game was the reactions of these little kids screaming after getting their brain rot stolen like it's the end of the world. But this also answers the question of who is playing this game. Yeah, like I presumed, elementary school kids or maybe some teenagers who forgot to hit the update button. If any grown adults are genuinely playing this, they might be a little crazy, or a money blinded YouTuber who will say anything just to maintain that sweet brainrot cash. You know I had to do it too. Somehow, even though the game primarily uses AI slop, Tung 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 Sahur had to be removed for copyright reasons. Really? We copyrighting AI generated slop now? But I think the main reason why this game and so many others are pulling sometimes 20+ million players is the admin abuse on weekends. Originating from Grow a Garden, admin abuse is where the lead dev of the game basically supercharges the rates on good mutations in whatever game it's happening in. Fish has truly done irreparable damage with their modifier feature. I'm not gonna lie, because every single front page game gotta have these modifier admin abuse events, bro. After the collab between Grow a Garden and Still a Brainrot, both games absolutely exploded in player count. And this admin abuse causes millions of players to flood the game hoping to get their favorite in-game item, in this case being super mutated brainrots. I mean, look what brainrot has done to this grown-ass man. Plants vs. Brainrot. When I saw this, I actually almost fell to my knees in real life. And then I saw that it was made by the self-proclaimed video game messiah John Dale, who thinks he's a genius for exploiting kids. Actually, he might not have made this game. He might have just bought it. John Dale was like, bro, let's just put everything in this game. Let's put everything, bro. Let's just mash all these different front page games together. The little grow thing, and we can make the money online. This is genius. I cannot believe they turned my childhood game into Roblox brainrot slop. Plants vs. Zombies. Look how they massacred you. This game takes things from Grower Garden, still a brainrot. Obviously, a surprising one was the fish selling mechanic as well, and the iconic Plants vs. Zombies game I loved. Oh my god, bro. This game at first seemed okay, surprisingly, until I realized that it was nothing like Plants vs. Zombies. Bro, the fact that you could kill the brain rots like that kind of defeats the purpose of the plants, no? Like, yeah, they help you, but like, if you could just spam click it like this, and what's the point? You can fill one slot with multiple plants and it doesn't function anything like the actual game, which was extremely disappointing. Like the sunflowers shoot eye beams. That don't even make any sense. Like imagine tower defense without any strategy involved in playing those types of games, and you get plants versus brain rots. And of course, once you defeat a brain rot that's coming towards you, you get to put it in the back for cash like this is a tycoon in 2007. The shop is of course filled to the brim with microtransactions, because where would these developers be without those? The people around you usually just boost you anyway, making 90% of the brain rots you obtain basically useless, because you get 1 or 2 legendaries that just stack enough money to get whatever in the shop, making the progression as a game also basically meaningless. It has bosses which glitch out, which was funny. Hotspotty burrito. Yo, what is this? And it's like glitching out. They can't even make the bosses function correctly. Honestly, besides the brain rot characters, which give me a headache, they had a cool idea basically just given to them because it's completely stolen from other games, but they decided to make it so much worse. What's next? Plants vs. Brainrot's Garden Warfare? Wait, let me not give them any new ideas, bro. Please do not make that. But do you want to see a game worse than both this game and still a brainrot? No. Don't wake up the brain rots. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Literally a stolen idea as well from all of these brain rot games. This game literally is the embodiment of greed. Everything in this game you have to pay for. It even makes Preston look like a saint. And then you need Robux to steal it? Are you kidding me? I thought the whole point of these games is to steal stuff from people. To lock your base, you need Robux for that too? Oh, everything in this game costs Robux. Bro, how is anyone playing this? Slap protection 15 minutes, so you could just pay to win. And the actual gameplay is also horrible. You go in, you have to steal a brain rot before other huge brain rot characters wake up and attack you. Are kids like more dumb nowadays? Because how is this even remotely entertaining to them? Even me as a kid would have much preferred something else. Literally every single genre has been infiltrated by brain rots, tower defenses, simulators, tycoons, even battlegrounds, bro. Brain rot Battlegrounds. This has more players than like Jujutsu Beatdown, I think. Look at the combat. What is happening? This is actually, bro, no, bro. This is so bad. Aqua Spin? That's literally just stolen from Mugen. Bro, does she have freaking Sukuna's arrow? Are you kidding? Bro, what is even happening? It's just a whole bunch of stolen assets. This game is just naturally this laggy. Are you serious? How does this have people playing it? Bro, are you guys all AI? I don't even know what to say anymore. Y'all know how bad I hated that One Piece era of Roblox where it was just copy and pasted Bloxroot's clones everywhere. Honestly, what takes that over whatever we have now, it's just low quality pieces of trash spammed literally everywhere. They even managed to take trading systems and make it into a brain rot game. Bro, aren't trades supposed to be player trades? Why am I trading with an NPC? Why are they making all these explosion sounds? Why has God forsaken us? Exhibit C. Why slop games are slowly destroying Roblox. As it stands, majority of the top games on Roblox, as far as we know, are utter trash. And this affects other games immensely. Sure, Roblox isn't dying, but Roblox creatively is just bankrupt. Even more bankrupt than it was a couple years ago with all the Battlegrounds copies. Because of Roblox's lack of care for the front page and its flawed recommendation system, so many of these copies copy and pasted, almost AI generated games are flooding the platform. No, I don't want to add this to my favorite, which is slowly killing games that creators who genuinely want to see the platform be better made. So because of this, unless Roblox does something, I don't think we're gonna see a stop in the production of brainrot in slop games. I think it will only get worse as these games reach these millions of players. The only game I see that is sort of decent, that has an extremely high player count, is 99 Nights in the Forest. At least that game has some sort of effort put into it. But as far as literally anything else around it that has become popular this year, it genuinely sucks and is utterly soulless, which is exactly what Roblox once stood against. AI generated slop games like this don't deserve a place on Roblox, and I stand on that. It kills what really made Roblox what it was in the first place: user generated games that others can enjoy free from all the corporate greed. Now all these games are literally begging people to buy things in order to have fun and troll, quote unquote. We know Roblox is a corporation, so they love the money this makes them, but have you ever wondered why people say Roblox is the place where you have millions of games but no games? Now you can actually see why. The RNG era started this trend of developers taking the easy way out and creating some of the most ridiculously boring games used to exploit children. I really hope this brainrot trend ends soon, but we both know it probably won't. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace, and please pray for my health.